favorite hobby would have to be teaching aerobics. I love leading, I love teaching. I'm kind of a spaz. Passion for food, definitely inspired by my parents. My mom grew up in Puerto Rico. In their school, when she was younger, they took home ec, an amazing Latin cook. And so I learned from her. I really learned breakfast cooking from my dad. My dad would set up an omelet station, and my brothers and I, my sister and I would line up and pretend like he was a chef. He would make breakfast potatoes, cinnamon rolls. The concept of Snug was inspired because I went to work at a coffee shop called Caribou Coffee because it was great hours and I could work while my youngest daughter Abby was in school. I was in Caribou like less than a month and I knew that was what I needed to do. And moved here, fell in love with the square and saw a little shop that was going out of business, like a Turkish gift and rug store. The two brothers that ran the shop said there was a ton of people, a lot of people interested, showed me a list of probably 30 or 40 people, had their vision, had their idea of what they wanted to bring to the square. I love a coffee shop atmosphere because you get to sit with people. I try to encourage conversation. So talked to these guys a little bit about that, told them my vision for it, and they said, well, sure, yeah, well, everybody's got their own idea. I went back about a week later to these guys and brought them some homemade blueberry muffins. And so we began talking about family and what family meant and raising up your siblings, what God meant to them, what God meant to his parents. His parents are Muslim and he's Muslim and I'm a Christian. We got to have a great conversation about our faith. I went home that afternoon and got a call from the younger brother who said, could you come back tomorrow? And I said, okay, absolutely. And I came back, sat down with the two brothers, and he just took my hands and he looked at me and he said, I see God in your eyes, and this space is yours. Five years later now, we just got voted the best coffee shop in Dallas, the best coffee shop in McKinney. I have an incredible staff, about 24 people that work at Snug that serve with me every day. Build your own omelet, build your sandwich how you want it. You can do as much or as little as you want in it. Great fresh ingredients, local bread baked by two local Dallas bakeries here and that deliver fresh to the square every day for us. So all of our sandwiches, from breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, are all handcrafted. But it's a busy place on the weekends. It's hustling, big time. Hi, my name is Sandra Nichols. Born in Boston, Massachusetts. The oldest of 8 children. Serving people always came very natural to me. Have always had a heart for it. Never dreamed that it would be a match made in heaven.